Welcome to the Intelligent Cost Management Podcast. I'm Alex, and we're shining a light on the Pentecost Superstars. Myself, Alex Scott, Lucy Chilcraft, Jamie Lavender, Lisa Jevons, and Sharif Subramanya. We have been challenged to look at what integrated cost management can look like on major projects. It's about building a system where everyone can see what's going on in real time and actually collaborate. That unified data environment, it's a game changer for organizational effectiveness. So let's talk about the issue. Fragmented cost management. I mean, we've all seen it, right? Duplicated effort, manual processes, and, my personal favorite, the endless hunt for the latest version of cost spreadsheets. We have all worked with similar challenges. It's chaos. Working with an integrated system, and suddenly we can catch issues before they become problems. I can't tell you how many times I've seen teams working off different numbers because someone updated a file and forgot to tell the rest of the group. It's like you think you're on the same page, but actually you're not even reading the same book. Sometimes it's not even obvious where the inefficiencies are. People were re-entering data, copying things between systems, and it was just eating up time. Once we mapped our process out, it was clear why things slipped through the cracks. And let's not forget poor change control visibility. If you can't see what's changed, you can't manage the impact. It's avoidable, but only if you've got the right systems in place. And it's not just about the tools. It's the mindset, pushing cross-functional collaboration, getting everyone in the room, project managers, cost estimators, schedulers, and risk managers, and making sure they're all speaking the same language. That's how you break down those silos. The benefits are real. Improved forecasting, operational efficiency, strategic alignment, you can actually see the difference. Pentecosts could make a measurable impact on project delivery and decision-making. And it's not just about the numbers, it's about trust. If people don't trust the data, they're not going to use it to make decisions. That's when you get those last-minute surprises that nobody wants. So, how do you fix it? That's where the Pentecost Integrated Cost Management Platform come in. We have looked at structuring data and making it accessible to everyone. This kind of transparency just lifts the whole organization. You get better decisions, fewer surprises, and people just feel more confident about what they're doing. We have developed a change log so that we can track both changes and costs associated with them. Data from the input tool is stored in a backend SQL database. This flows through into a visualization for project stakeholders, into a Power BI dashboard, highlighting the information important to inform project decision-making, including project spend and progress. But it's not all smooth sailing. Implementation can be tricky. Data integrity is a big one. If your data's not there, the whole thing falls apart. And then there's cultural resistance. People get attached to their old ways, their spreadsheets, their comfort zones. But the organizations that get it right, they use pilot projects to show the benefits. They bring people along for the ride, instead of just dropping a new system on them and hoping for the best. And cross-functional working groups, those are key. You need everyone at the table. That's how you avoid misalignment and duplicated effort. Standard operating procedures help too, so everyone knows how handoffs and dependencies work, and the benefits are real. Improved forecasting, operational efficiency, strategic alignment, you can actually see the difference. Pentecost could make a measurable impact on project delivery and decision-making.
Let's talk about the technical details, which is the estimation and requisition tool. So one of the biggest challenges we faced when working with Excel worksheets is data quality. To overcome that, we've created a estimation and requisition tool with a front end where users can input data into the tool either manually or by bulk uploading of Excel files, and they're also able to keep a track of changes by being a change log. So from the front end, that connects directly to the backend to an SQL database. So data from the input tool is stored into the backend, where you can retrieve the query by running an SQL command. And then that ties up into Power BI, where users are able to visualize the data by creating any sort of custom visualizations as they require. So the first question from the judges was, how do you ensure smooth interoperability between your database, UI, and visualizations? So the estimation tool ensures smooth interoperability between its database, user interface, UI, and visualizations through a well-structured design. Once the upload is finished, the database has unique identifiers, primary key to join with other databases using SQL statements to retrieve more information. The modern nature of the application allows for easy maintenance and updates, hence contributing to an efficient workflow.
Okay, with the second judge's question, we were asked, how do you show users how confident or uncertain the cost forecasts are? And the idea being that with our platform being adaptable, is that the more data that is built up on the back end, and this informs the machine learning and linear regression for forecasting, we can actually start introducing new metrics and new measures on the dashboard, and look towards building different confidence levels, which will provide a better degree of accuracy and confidence percentage of how far we are away from actual and planned costs.
Yeah, the third judge's question was around what would happen with data when it was updated and how it could be updated. Because we've developed the front end to the SQL database, we are able to update the data, and this will automatically flow through to the visualizations and update them automatically. A further development would be to show the change on these visualizations. Yeah, thank you very much for listening to this presentation by the Pentecost team.